Well, it's back to work here for Nebraska in New York City for the Pinstripe Bowl. Hi, Sean Callahan with HuskerOnline as the Huskers are at Fordham University here. This was from Tuesday's practice in the video courtesy of Nebraska as the Huskers went outdoors in Fordham, located in the heart of New York City. As the Huskers take the practice field here, you see MJ Sherman taking the field in his black shirt practice jersey. Brian Buschini has been in a black shirt as well for most of the season. But Huskers take it outdoors here as they're at Fordham. And if you remember, Fordham actually played a game in Lincoln a few years back. They came to Memorial Stadium and played, but it's well-known college in the heart of New York. Home of actor Denzel Washington, as you see quarterback Dylan Raiola taking in practice here as he's going to be a big storyline in this bowl game. And you look at the tight end position, Luke Lindenmeyer with the departure of Nate Borkature. Luke Lindenmeyer is another guy that could really have a big impact for Nebraska moving forward here as a role player at the tight end position. Another shot of MJ Sherman, who's in his final week as a Husker football player who came from Georgia. And Huskers were able to add another player from Georgia from the transfer portal. Working on the special teams as Brian Buschini, holder, punter for Nebraska in his senior season here. You know, playing a game in a baseball stadium in cold conditions, this will be a big storyline for the Huskers. This is on field turf right now. Obviously, Yankee Stadium will be in the grass. And, you know, that coach there in the background, that's Philip Simpson working for Nebraska. And most of the new coaches are here on staff for Nebraska that Matt Rule has hired. So they'll get a chance to work in the bowl game. And that's running back Emmett Johnson. We know he is going to take on a big workload here in the Pinstripe Bowl for Nebraska, especially with Dante Dowdell's exit. And then there's Ramir Johnson, born in Harlem, New York, right from the heart of New York City, has battled some injuries all year, but he's excited. Jamal Banks at wide receiver. He's going to play a big part. Isaiah Neyor has opted out of the game. So Banks will no doubt be the number one target. He has been the number one target for Dylan Raiola ever since Dana Holgorsen has taken over as Nebraska's offensive coordinator. And, you know, it's been a physical bowl month. They're taking a little lighter here on Tuesday, as you can see. But Matt Rule has pushed his team here throughout the month of December. They'll get a full 15 practices in as you see the offensive line now getting their work in this game. And Micah Mazuka, one of those guys not playing as well. And now the players having some fun in the snow outside. Doesn't get any better than that as you see Cam Linhart, another New York native on this Husker roster, making a snow angel there at Fordham after Tuesday's Husker practice. And then why not? Some more snow dives here from the Huskers as they zone in here on the matchup. And, you know, that's the big thing. They had a practice on Wednesday at Central Park, but it's all about having fun too. Yes, you want to win the game, but the bowl game is an experience. It's a reward for the players. Guys have had a long month, and now you see the players outside enjoying a little bit more of the nightlife here in Manhattan, in Times Square, as you see a group of Husker players taking it all in there. And pretty busy, obviously, to be down there on the days of Christmas. But Nebraska has that opportunity, and for these players, it's a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity to get an all-expense-paid trip like this where they get a VIP backstage pass to New York City. The players got in on Monday. They had a bowling outing, here on Tuesday as one of their team activities they took part in. They're going to go to the 9/11 Memorial as well, do a number of fun things here as they spend the week in New York City. And that's as much as the bowl as the game itself. You want to create memories and experiences for these players. And the Pinstripe Bowl appears to have done a great job of setting up a week that every Husker player is going to remember here in New York City. For HuskerOnline.com, I'm Sean Callahan.